your family tree guide. Here, as you can see, I have a pile of paper clips, different colors. All of these paper clips. Well, we're going to look at these paper clips as if they were pedigrees, bloodlines. All right, this particular paper clip, we're going to say this is the Graham. This here, Williams, Young, Smith, what is this? We could call this Evans, Ash, Parker. Call this one Gaddison, McCall, Cole, Richardson, so on and so forth. So all of these surnames. Now, often when people think of a family tree, they're merely thinking of the bloodline, the Grahams, the Greens, or whatever. You got it? That's not a family tree. The family tree is when you connect all the dots, or as many as possible. Let's say you have the Grahams. One person from the Graham, somehow or another, either marries or have children by someone from another family. So if you marry a Parker, well, you have a Graham and a Parker married. Well, that Graham and Parker, they have one child. Let me connect that Parker and Graham. Now, even if the Graham and the Parker were to divorce, well, for one, there's no unlinking the history here, because that particular branch has already been created, and it's forever created. So people say, well, we divorced. Well, at the end of the day, he's still part of your family history, like it or not. Well, you got the child. The child has a kid by, let's say, a Frazier. Well, now you added Fraziers. Well, if you got a Frazier, you could have a Washington. Somehow or another, a Washington is connected somewhere. Well, if you have a Frazier, you could link a Frazier to a Lopez somehow or another. Well, if you have a Lopez, you can link a Lopez to a Cole, a Green, so on and so forth. Well, if you have all that, you can have a Taylor, link that to a Taylor. Well, if you have a Taylor, you can link a Taylor to a Williams or Waters. Well, if you can link a Williams to a Taylor, you can link a Williams to a, let me see here, a McLaughlin. Let me think of another name. Give me 1 second. It's that name. It's a surname that starts with a G. I'll think of it. All right. So if you got a Williams, you can link a Williams to a Graham. All right. You can link a Graham to an Ash. If you can link a Graham to an Ash, you can link a Ash to a Falcon. You can link a Falcon or Ash to a Zolikoff or Graham. All three are somehow linked to a Zolikoffer. All right. You can link a Graham to a Richardson, a Dixon, a Bonaparte. You can link a Bonaparte to a Hodges or Graham. You can link a Graham to a Brunson or Seegers. You can link the Seegers, you can link a Brunson to a Patton. And as you can see, the more you're linking, the bigger your tree gets. And you never say this baby tree over here is not related to that baby tree. Why? Because you have thousands and thousands of pedigrees and links in the middle. And somewhere in that middle, amongst all of those pedigrees and all of those marriages and all of those children, so on and so forth, there is a connection between the two. It's just a matter of figuring out, okay, how does this person connect? And slowly but surely, when you're done, every single paperclip would be connected to one big tree. So when I attend family events, especially family reunions, and you see family members, they proudly walk around in the t-shirts with the one or two names on it. And I look, and I say, poor people, poor, you know. And because again, when you're working on a real tree, real history, it's not merely about one or two surnames. It's about the entire tree. You know, individual, oh, we want to, I'm a Graham. They walk around with the chest stuck out, blah, blah, blah. And you ask, well, what's your grandfather's name? What's your great-grandfather's name? They don't know that, but the mere fact that they're walking around proudly saying they're grand, you know, it's ridiculous. So you know the difference. You have your pedigree, which is not a family tree, and then you have the entire family tree where you connected all the pedigrees into one big tree. And that's about it for right now. So, you have a better idea the difference between a pedigree and one big family tree connected. Any questions? Let me know. Thank you.